What's good, everybody? This is your girl, Bella J, and I decided to try my webcam again. It's been a long time since I've used my webcam, but I felt the need on this Solar Eclipse Monday to talk about nothing else but sex, dating, and confidence, and also, is there an attraction? I I didn't want to think so, but as much as I love this book, and I've talked about this in the past. I'm sorry to say I have to really keep it real and talk about my experience and the laws of attraction and confidence. Let me tell you something, just because I have makeup on doesn't mean anything. It does give me a level of confidence that I normally don't have, kind of like a cockiness. However, I have attracted men without makeup. I don't attract men with makeup. It's actually without makeup, the total opposite. When I do attract somebody with makeup on, I would say it depends on where I'm at. I actually engage in conversation. I get smiles. I get looked at. Oh, today I definitely did get it with this on. It was crazy. But in general, I had to think about it because there's this guy that I know from my past, an older gentleman, and he's attracted to me without makeup. I touch that side to him that has nothing to do about appearance. It's a mental thing. It's a spirit thing. I definitely connected with him. We definitely have a connection. However, we would never get together. The timing is never right. And unfortunately, I tend to attract men who have issues, who are in relationships, and basically who want nothing but just, to be an adult, and that's it. They don't want a commitment. They don't want to be tied down. However, I took the bull by the horns and I have actually been keeping my legs closed and not entertaining that side of me. I've actually been turned off. See, what I want is something so much more. It's something so much more, and it's not about marriage. It's not about a true commitment, companionship. But when it comes to the art of having sex, it has to do with attraction. You got to really be attracted to that person. I mean, come on. There has to have been something, and I want the attraction to be there after all is said and done. Because if there's nothing there afterwards, it's a wrap. So you got to talk to the person. You got to really get in touch with that person. You really need to talk to them and communicate and hang out and see if there's a true vibe there in a natural way, nothing forced, nothing, oh, I was drinking. I don't want to hear that. Please don't tell me that that's why. This is why I tell guys, and if you know my videos, you know what I disclosed. I disclose it. And at the end of the day, when we have sex, it has to be, you must be sober. We are not going to be under the influence. And I refuse to be under the influence. I think it's really just, you're being a sap, you're being a sucker, you're being a puss. I don't have no time for a punk, okay? Be sober. I want you to be conscious and aware of who you're sleeping with. Not only are you dating a fat chick or you're screwing a fat chick, yes, she disclosed her status to you. Now what? I want you to make a conscious decision. This is why I prefer men who are sober and not someone who's always under the influence or always smoking. It actually turns me off. I need you to be really understanding what it entails to deal with someone like me. It's not that simple. But if we have a great foundation, if we talked and we have something and there's something there, it will happen naturally. There are guys that honestly, we connect on another level that is, it's somewhere out of this world. No one would ever understand that. And let me know, have you ever felt that way? Whether you're a guy or girl watching this, have you ever met someone and the connection was just outrageous? Like you could not believe that it was there? That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And then confidence. You know, before I used to depend on my length of my hair to make me feel confident about myself. And then I realized it wasn't about that, it was about me and loving yourself. And I love myself. Do I have depression moments? Yes, I have depressing moments. Yes, I have moments where I'm unsure about myself. But I put on my favorite perfume even without makeup and I feel I just feel like I could take on the world. Or I take that hot shower, lotion up my body, put on some clean clothes, and just feel awesome. I don't know about you, but I like those feelings, okay? I don't know what makes you feel confident. Let me know. And I mean, I have to be honest with you. When you take off the false lashes, when you take off your wig, and you take off your makeup, you really have to love yourself and love who you are, freckles, marks, and all. And if you have a problem, then take care of it. But understand this, when a guy is dealing with you, they're dealing with you. They're not dealing with the layers of makeup. At the end of the day, you can't go to sleep with your makeup on, okay? And it's not fair, and it's not fair to him. He needs to see who you are. And fellas, I'm gonna be honest with you. The ladies want to see who you really are. I mean, I never saw a guy. Well, no, my understanding is guys are wearing, glued on wig caps. Literally, I've seen that, and it was crazy. I'm like, get out of here. But it is true. Okay, so this guy on my job basically put some black powder or just something to his hair to cover his bald spot and had the nerve to dye his beard. And I said, don't do that. He was like, why? I said, you look handsome without it. So what? You have reddish blonde hair, and he's Dominican, and you have a balding scalp. Is receding right here, and you shape your hair up, you get your shave and everything, and put that nice beard, the gold, the beard, a connecting gold tear with the beard. Oh my gosh, he is actually very handsome. And you know what? He went back to his natural color. And mind you, he's engaged to be married. But I told him, don't do that. It just doesn't look right. And I just kept staring at him like, what the hell is wrong with you? That's the way it is. You know what I get from people now? They don't even recognize me. Everybody's so used to my hair being red, um, dyed, long. Like to me, for me to rock this short hair so long, everybody's like, and then I got a good compliment today. You look really nice. And today I decided to, why not, put on some makeup. Even though I've been in pain, I said, you know what? Let me make myself feel better. And wearing my wing liner and false eyelashes always makes me feel better. And mind you, there's nothing on my face except for moisturizer, SPF, just brows, light shadow, wing liner, fall season. That's it. And I had a little lippy on in the evening. That's about it when I came home. But I mean, when I think of sex and relationships and all that, I just hate false pretense. It really, really bothers me. And it's funny because I consider myself a predator. I consider myself a creep. Like I don't need to be with a guy. I will be in a club dancing by myself, and I'll be lurking in the shadows, just looking at the guys. And if they're fine, I look them up and down. I'm like, and there are times where I never had makeup on, and it's just right there. And some of them actually feel my vibes. What they say is a freak knows a freak is true. It takes one to know one. I have intimidated men, and there have been men who intimidated me. A long time ago, I was wearing this dress going to work, and this guy looked me up and down. He was like, and I was like, I was shocked. I was living on Shakespeare at the time. I could not believe it. And he wanted to tear my ass up. And to think about it, the way he looked at me is the way I've looked at men. I want to suck them bone dry. Excuse me. But let me know how you gain your confidence. What makes you feel good about yourself? How do you really put it on? Like, how do you really take care of yourself in that sense? I'm gonna be honest with you. I just, the little things make me feel confident. They make me feel beautiful, like freshly washed hair, lotion skin, um, clean teeth. You brush your teeth. It can be a favorite lippy. Like before, back in the days when I had my hair long, I didn't matter. I loved the long ponytail. I didn't care if it was wrapped up. It didn't bother me. But when I got my hair freshly done out of the salon and in a doobie, I loved it when it was wrapped up with the bobby pins and I would take it down. Beautiful. But right away, I put it up in a ponytail. I really could care less. Now I love my short hair. I do. It's so much easier. You gotta see, I'm messing with it as always. With that being said, let me know what's good with you and how do you handle it? Okay, I don't know. Talk to me.